New notification. Network has been.
Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Daikin Park in Houston, this is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Jose Carrasco. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, J.R. Richard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Bounce to the right. Biggio in plenty of time to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And time now to check out the A's lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one hammered center field. Way back there. See you later. His 12th of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out, base is empty. Jose Carrasco up next for the A's. Slider right there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Strikes.
Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Going to count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And here is Mark McGwire.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Houston. So here's the lefty, Vida Blue.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Blue was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout.
1-1.
I'm sure they appreciated how he gave him the day off.
In the dirt,
2-1.
and a count 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Carrasco. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And he takes a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now Jeff Bagwell in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bagwell, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 out, space is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year. It's 1-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
Here's Yordan Alvarez, 5th in home runs in the American League. And that clips the inside corner.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The wind of the pitch.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second and final game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 18th home run of the season, and the Astros jump in front. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Lance Berkman stands in now and watches strike 1. Berkman launched a homer in his most recent game. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jason Giambi. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Richard back to work.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Miguel Tejada, the next to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one almost got him. In the air out towards right center. Myers on his way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Josh Donaldson up next for the A's. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now, Jason Kendall.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nice grab. Throws from his knees, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. Blue, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yainer.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Just missed.
That's out.
That's to third. Sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Alex
2 outs, base is empty.
Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Jake Myers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Halter. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. Ripped to short. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the A's, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ricky Henderson. Up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swings through that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's the second baseman. He's already homered here in this one. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Jose
One ball, no
Carrasco.
strike.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball, Richard. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Berkman makes the play, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the A's 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
There's a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Check swing didn't go, and the count is 3-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So up next, Craig Biggio. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Biggio.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit to third. Over to first, and they get Biggio for the out.
Now batting first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball.
That's a little bit low. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
We got a full count.
Caught him looking for the K. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
25.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So digging in, Miguel Tejada. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one above the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Tries to get back and save.
Hey.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
McGuire, the lead runner, out at second. Tejada over at first with 1 away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now at the plate, Jason Kendall. And ball 1. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. A's strand a couple. And our score remains 2-1. Here in Houston, now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Damon sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Berkman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Pena, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pena measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, raging back towards the wall, onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the Astros lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Richard back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these A's, as you
0-1.
probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there.
1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
This one chopped up the middle. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself
Now
behind in the
batting,
count
left
right there,
fielder,
but he didn't
Ricky
give in.
Henderson.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw there, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And that is out of play. In the dirt.
0-2.
Nice job behind the plate there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win.
Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the back here in Houston, and now it's Alex Bregman. And there's a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And it's even up. Rip towards third. Throws across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Now one miss.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Line drive. Oh, he can't bring it in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Both two in this one. Rip to first, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not
Now
cause a
batting,
fumble.
second
Great
baseman,
athleticism on that play right there.
Biggio.
Craig Biggio getting ready to hit. Pickoff throw. Myers back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next to hit for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. Fouled off left side. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 4-1. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the power speed combo. Mark McGwire. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So now here's the DH, Jason Giambi. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one high in the air to left center. Myers sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Tejada, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Look out!
Check your base.
And it hit him. Josh Donaldson up next for the A's.
Now batting, number 26.
And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Way out front for strike 2. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Josh Hader up and throwing. King getting loose as well. Oh, right to the backstop. And now A man into scoring position. Jason Kendall up next for the A's. Kendall having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
First pitch misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that is cut on and missed. And 1-1.
1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Shea Langoliers, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 23.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball. Grounds one to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. That one not close. Ball one.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Pena now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Damon makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. So hard to touch.
No ball.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing.
The throw to second is offline, and that extends the inning.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes outside. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
now a pinch hitter, Miguel
Number
Andujar.
22, Miguel Andujar.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. And ball 1.
Ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And no one can get there. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in. That sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Digging in, number 19, Ricky on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Josh Hader will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Taylor Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gets under and pops it up. Biggio. Then there's one down.
Now batting, number 25.
And a foul ball. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And there's a foul ball. A's leading by a run. The other way. Whips it to first. 2 gone now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Scott, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch out, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Jake Myers.
And fouled off. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
Out to short, Tejada. Tosses across to first, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Craig Biggio. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Vida Blue departs. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm. Pitching change here, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run at second. And that drops in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Josh Donaldson up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Foul ball there. In the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Nathan Lavender, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Abreu, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Berkman towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. The A's strand one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. His second home run of the series. It's 5-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Pena swings through it for strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz, 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 5 apiece. The 9th inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Billy Wagner, on for the 30th time this year. So digging in, Rickey Henderson. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He powers that one out of here. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's the second baseman. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Wagner, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. High fly ball, right field. Berkman sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Jose Carrasco will hit next.
33.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 7-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. For a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for
Brian
the
Abreu
Astros.
on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number
He's into the
52.
game with the bases empty.
Brian
Next up for the A's,
Abreu.
Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning.
Two.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The A's looking to add another. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
It seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To third, tag, got him. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-5. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Alex Bregman. Dennis Eckersley comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That misses the zone. 1-0. right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one lifted to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Jose Altuve. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that'll do it. The A's get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series.
Well, these 2-game series are kind of strange. You're just so used to, as a ball player, 3 games or 4 games. But you split, you feel like, okay, ho-hum, maybe it was a tie. We got to win, and we're out of here.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off to work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the